Yes, did you mean Adam or Casey Kasem? Casey Kasem walked in and is happy to. Oh, it's
You
me.
should talk at a speaking
Okay,
volume so
this
we
is
can
a.
check those.
Well, my speaking volume is very loud. This is my speaking volume. Do you want me to? I can, hey, I hope you're not sharing your screen because people are going to see that you torrented Kong Skull Island. Oh shit! I see it in the bottom right. Do you want me to check the other microphones level as well? Hi, it's me. Sorry, it's me, Casey Kasem. Kermit the Casey Kasem. All right, good. This is what I sound like in the middle.
We are live. Would you mind to mute? Actually, I just mute the. Could you mute the audio sources for the mics real quick?
Hi
Hello.
again. Hi. We're going to do board mode. You know who I am. I'm Coral.
Hey.
But you don't know who this person is. This is Adam.
Hi.
This is my boyfriend who's going to play games with us. And then this is Nick.
Hi, I'm Nick. Hi, guys. Good to see you. Good to hear from you. All right. Let's do this.
So we're going to play probably 2 games, but we're going to start with one called Skull, which is essentially a bluffing game. So we've all got 4 cards, and 3 of them have a flower on them, but 1 has a skull on it. And basically we're going to take turns playing 1 card secretly, and then whenever someone's ready, they're going to take a bet of how many cards on the table they think they can flip face up without hitting a skull, starting with their own. And if you are correct and you make a bet and you get through all those cards without a skull, then you win the round. And if you hit a skull, then you lose the round. And that's pretty much, that's the basics.
Yep.
It's a bluffing game, so yeah.
It's definitely one of those games where you're like, you hear it, you're like, that seems kind of hard to understand. But then once you see it happen once, you're like, oh, I totally understand this game. Then you can appreciate the nuances in the game.
The nuances. First to win 2 rounds or last person standing, because you lose cards. If you lose,
Yes.
that's how you win.
All right.
Cool.
So who's going to kick it off?
We want
I
to
can
let
start.
Coral, so
I'll
we
start.
go down the line.
It's clockwork. Clockwork, no. Clockwise.
Clockwise.
That's the word.
Clockwise works like clockwork.
I have played my first card.
All right. I have also played my first card.
I have played my first card.
Second card.
Oh. All right. Card number 2.
Card number 2 in.
I bet I can flip 2 cards right now.
I
without
bet.
hitting a skull.
Oh, I bet I can flip 3 cards without hitting a skull.
I'm going to pass.
I'm going to do 4. I'm going to bet I can flip 4.
I'm gonna pass.
All right, cool.
fine.
All right.
Good luck.
So when you like win the bet and it's your turn to flip cards, you have to go through all of your cards first, and then you can flip any of the other players in whatever order you want. So I have to start with mine. So I got a flower, got another flower.
So what's your strat here, though? How do you
Yeah.
choose who you're going to go for next?
I already can tell that Adam was
That's
bluffing
not-
about flipping
That's
4.
not fair.
How can you tell us why? I have a perfect poker face.
Normally you'd be like, well, you were willing to bet 3, so that suggests a confidence that yours 2 would be safe, but I think you were lying.
But if I
But
was
I don't know if
lying,
you were lying about the top card being
Yeah.
skull or the bottom, so I'm going to do one of yours.
I had the worst poker
Yeah,
face.
you
You
really
touched
did.
the card and I smirked.
Rip. So
So
Coral.
I lost a round.
Also, let us know if the quality's okay. Please fill
Yeah.
us in. Okay, I might be actually downloading something on Steam on accident. Because it auto-activates.
360p.
That
Alright.
HD.
Yeah, so because I placed a bet and I lost it, and I lost the round, I have to lose one of my cards. I'm not allowed to pick which one it is. So I'm going to shuffle all my cards up, and then the person who dealt me a skull, being Adam, randomly picks one, and I lose that card for the rest of the game. You want to see what it is? And I'm not allowed to use that card at all
But
anymore.
none of us know what she lost. So she could have lost the
Yes.
skull or she could have lost the flower, and we won't know, which especially becomes important as you get down to fewer and fewer cards.
It does. Is that
Sorry.
better?
Were you-
That's okay.
What were you downloading?
No, it wasn't.
Oh.
There was no update. So
That's a shame.
it might just be my neighbor next door playing Fortnite. It's throttling our internet. All right, so what happened?
I lost, so I lost one of my cards, so I'm down to 3 cards.
Gotcha. So let's do this.
And then
So the challenger begins the next round. So you start this round as
even though I
well.
lost. Okay.
Look at her eyes.
First card.
First card.
First card.
Interesting.
Forgot what I played. Second card.
You both have to remember what you played and what you lost, because you can't. I have everything.
Yes.
Number 2 for me.
All right. Number 2 for me as well. Hi, Spy Scout. Hi, everyone.
Hello again.
Third card.
I'm gonna bet I can flip 2.
I'm gonna bet I can flip 3.
I'm gonna pass.
Wait. Oh, crumbs. All right.
I said I bet I'm.
No, I know.
bet
I'm
can
gonna
do
I'm gonna bet 4.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. That means I have to do it. So I'm gonna flip mine. 1 flower. 2 flower. So I had to flip 2 more, and I can flip from either stack in any order.
In any order, yeah.
So I
So
don't
you
have
can
to-
go 1 from each.
Yeah, I could go 1 from each. Or I could do both from one of them. I feel like Coral's gonna try to get me with the same trick I got her with last time. So I'm gonna flip Nyx. So that's 3. Ooh boy. All right, and I'm gonna go with 4. This is
Got
such
him.
a mean skull too. Wait, I have to know what was your. Ah, dang it.
What?
Got him.
How did you think I was tricking you?
I don't know. I thought because last time I did the skull on top.
I just passed. I didn't do anything.
I know, but it's all mind games. Oh wait, so I have to shuffle these, and I hit Nyx. So Nick, pick one of these.
You have lost 1 card.
All right, that means I go first, and it's my first. Place my first one.
Oh, I had mine flipped the wrong way. The designs are so elaborate that I'm like,
They are.
oh, this is
I thought
clearly
with these cards that are mats have 2 sides, and I don't really know.
very observative, Flagusco. This is not a Modelo. This is a terrible idea, hazy IPA.
You're telling me my beer was a
No.
terrible idea?
That's
I
the
thought you
name.
would like to.
It's tasty. It's a tasty
I
brew.
try to buy nice beer for my friends.
It's 55 IBUs, but I don't know what that means.
I don't know what an IBU is.
You know,
I think it's like a bitterness measurement.
Oh, okay.
I looked this up.
International
like, every
bitterness
time.
units.
International
Yeah.
bitterness unit. There's
Great.
another thing that tells you what color the beer is. And I also forget
Why?
what that is. It's not on this can. I don't know. Beer
I
facts.
want a beer can to say pea color.
Brown. No, it's like a number from darker to lighter.
Oh, okay.
I played a card. I
All right.
didn't realize it was my turn.
That's okay. We were having important beer fact talks. And I'm going to bet I can flip 1.
There's only okay. Got it. I bet I can flip 2.
I bet I can flip 3.
All right.
I'm worried.
Please, Nick. You
No.
said, oh.
I'm the first person to win a round. So I'm going to flip my little home base thing. And if I win another round, then I win the game.
Hot beer swap.
Yeah, we're not really sure why the stream is 360p, so sorry about this. The audio should sound fine though.
Yeah.
Thankfully, this game is very conversational, and so is our next game, so that'll be
Yeah.
great.
This isn't too visually interesting.
Right, it's just some cool
Of a
looking
show.
cards, so I guess it is kind of. I'm just kidding.
It's the International Bittering Unit scale. Used
That's-
to
that's what
approximately
Nick said.
quantifying the
Oh, I
bitterness-
just made that up.
No, you're right.
Approximately quantify the bitterness of a beer. Coral, have you ever tried the Wolf in the Grass from Golden Road?
We.
I think so, because we
Yeah.
used to go to Golden Road because the
Yeah.
old attack studio was very close to the brewery.
It was like a 3-minute walk to the
Yeah.
Golden Road Brewery. That's where Myron also worked.
Thank you, James. This is my favorite summer beer. Hell or High Watermelon. Says it's a great beer.
It is a good beer.
It's
the only
always-
sweet beer I like.
It's always weird when someone calls him out by James.
Oh,
Because
sorry.
I'm like, that's Flagusco.
It's not weird for you.
I
It's
don't-
not weird
I
for
don't
you.
know these
You don't
things.
know.
I don't know these people. I don't know you people. I don't know anything.
I played a card.
All right. I also played a card.
I also played a card.
Wow.
Wow.
Second,
Third. Second.
It's your
second
second
card.
card.
Well, you know.
it's or the 5th card.
I played a card as well.
Wow.
I played a 3rd card.
That's all 3 cards.
I played a 3rd card as well. Oh, and you obviously have to bet if it comes back around to your turn and you have no more cards.
I'm gonna play another card.
Here's the thing. You can.
There's a strategy to this. I just have to figure out what it is.
Which
Cole,
number
you
is
have
your
30
starter?
seconds.
You can
I bet I can flip 1 card.
I bet I can flip 2 cards.
I am going to pass.
I am also going to pass.
So I have to flip 2?
Yes.
Alright. Flipped 1? Oh, sorry. 1 flower. 2 flower. I win.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't
Well,
even have to make it to my 3rd card, which was a skull.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I shouldn't have revealed that. Now you know what all my cards are.
Now we know your Now we know your strat, bro.
I'm a fool. All right.
Did you? Yeah.
This is the victory side. It has a flower on it. The other side is a skull.
You can always make a new YouTube account, Flagusco. I always did the thing where like my original YouTube account is so destroyed by the things I had to look up for the attack that it's no longer curated to things I actually care about. So it's taken me a while to get to where I am now as far as new account goes.
Tricky though, because it's just your Google account, so you have to make like a new Google account, and then you don't want to I don't want to log out of my email to watch YouTube. It's
at a certain point, like my level of not caring about my curation versus just watching the damn video kicks in.
I've had so many jobs that have ruined my YouTube recommend. Oh, it's me.
Because you challenged.
I challenged and I succeeded. All right, one down for me.
One down for me.
One
more. Me.
I bet I can flip 2 cards.
Nick's very aggressive about this.
I'm gonna do 3.
I'm gonna pass.
Probably gonna lose, but I might
Wait,
win.
wait.
Nick can do 4 if you want.
can
There
do-
are 4
I
cards.
can do
I'm sorry.
4.
I thought there were only 3 on the table.
I bet I can do all 4.
All right.
All right.
Number 1. What is it?
Oh, flower.
With so much confidence, you didn't even look at it.
Well,
I saw you start to say the word flower. It's fine. Coral and I were both down 1, and you weren't.
I felt like I had to take a chance.
Yeah.
There's 18 plus videos on YouTube.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but not.
You're not
I want to see some.
like rated M video game trailers.
Yeah,
not,
that's true.
What were you thinking of,
I
Nicholas?
want to see some tatties on YouTube. That's a thing, apparently. People actively look for like boobs on YouTube.
I'm sure there's like places where porn would be blocked,
Dark
but YouTube
tube?
isn't.
But think about it though.
Dark
Like
YouTube.
if you're a kid, like kids now, they're just born and bred on YouTube. So if they're like their only point of contact for watching videos online is YouTube, they're like, well, shoot, I want to see some boobies.
That's fair, yeah.
So
That is
I'm gonna go to my go-to, YouTube. All right, go ahead and choose a card.
This one. You can. Oh, you can look at it. Sorry, I can't look at it.
Undead Rob just said breastfeeding videos.
Yeah, that was a thing. People would do that, just like it's educational.
Are we raising a? Never mind. A generation of people that's their.
Oh, that
Sexualized.
might be it. There's gonna be like a generation of like only breastfeeding for me. That's
That
my
won't
thing.
have any issues down the road. Nick, you're up first this round.
All right, I will place 1 card.
A card.
I'm gonna place a card.
I will also place a card.
Interesting strategy.
That's 2 cards.
It's my favorite rapper.
Another card.
I bet I can flip 1 card.
I bet I can flip 2.
Pass.
I'm gonna bet 3.
I'm gonna pass.
All right. I'm gonna flip my first one. It's my only one, which is.
It's got a flower.
Ooh. Second card, corals, is a flower.
Wait,
That-
millennials don't like titties?
Oh, you didn't hear about that with the
Because of
Hooters?
Hooters.
Oh, well, that's different.
I know.
I just don't
Card
want to
is
watch.
Skull.
Got him.
Ah. All right.
Who really wants to walk into a Hooters, though?
I know.
There's just mediocre food.
Pick. Sorry.
It's mediocre food.
I don't understand how people think the reason no one goes to Hooters is because no
Boobs.
one likes titties anymore.
What is a cornerstone of America, Coral? Clearly,
What's next? Baseball?
these left-leaning liberals don't like titties. The food is bad. Thank you, Spy Scout. Also, who gets a hot dog at a restaurant? They offer hot dogs.
That's
That's
weird.
a
You only get hot dogs at baseball games, I think.
Yes.
That's the law.
Or barbecues.
barbecues, but that's like
Yeah,
that's
that's
not
fair,
like
but
a
you're not-
homemade.
I'm not
Yeah.
paying money for a hot dog,
No,
you know?
that's how I
Unless
feel
I'm in
about-
Chicago or New
like
York.
a street vendor situation.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about grilled cheeses. I don't want to spend money on a grilled cheese.
Have you get? Oh well, never mind. I'm asking the wrong crowd. I've never had an LA street hot dog, even though they smell really good.
So-
If they had vegan ones, I would have had so many by now.
So I always go through this wave of like you walk by it and you smell. You smell just the.
Smells
I'm gonna put one
meaty.
down. But no, but it's also you smell the onions. I put one down.
I put one down as well.
The onions and the jalapeno, and it smells really good.
It
And then I
does.
get this wave of fat smell, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
can't do it. 2 down.
All right, I will put 2 down. I've never really been drunk in LA though, because like if I was drunk and I'm walking by one of those, I'd be like,
Oh, like
give me one of,
wandering around.
give me
drunk
one
in
of them
LA.
dogs.
All right, well, I have to bet, so I'm going to say I bet 2.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna pass.
Fuck. I realize the error of my ways very quickly. Here's a skull. All right, Nick, pick one of my 2. No, wait. I have to pick one of my 2 because I hit my own
You
skull.
eliminated your own.
Yeah.
So,
I've never played this game where the strategy can just be ruin other people's cards.
you did it.
It's a viable strategy
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
It's cool. I like this.
All
one.
right, and I have to go. So I'm putting 1 down.
Well, we don't know. It could be a skull or a
Oh,
flower.
but this
It's
also
50-50.
means- Yeah, but it also means, oh boy, all right.
I'm gonna bet 1.
You're gonna
Just one.
place one. Well, I have to bet, so I'm gonna bet 1.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I want to know what you have.
All right.
Okay.
There's a flower, which means I won the game.
Oh shit!
Oh my god.
I didn't realize it.
I really felt like I was doing well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
I felt like I was doing
Position
very
of
poorly.
power.
I felt like I was.
When did you realize you were about to win?
Oh,
Or that you could.
when Nick was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pass," and Cole was like, "Oh, this is the strat. Let Adam bury under his own mistakes." But it all happened so quickly.
It was a 50-50.
I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my dad. I want to thank my friends.
It was
I
a
wanna
50.
thank
We took
my
a gamble
family.
and we lost.
I want to thank Joey, who's not here. I want to thank Alex, who's not here as well. I want to thank Brooklyn. I want to thank my boss.
Brooklyn's
thank
not
Miss
here
Mary.
either.
No, my boss isn't here either. My boss's name is Todd, and I called him Tom today. That was a fun experience.
Did he get mad?
Well,
Would people?
no, it was. There's a long story leading up to why. Basically, he really likes Assassin's Creed and sometimes offers people money to beat hard challenges in Assassin's Creed so he can get trophies in the game.
That sounds like he doesn't like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
No, he likes it so much that he wants to like platinum it, but there was a really hard ship level, so he was like, "Oh, anyone in the department that can do it will get $5." And then I tried it, and I was like, in the game, and I said Tom, and I was like, "Oh no!" And then someone was like, "Todd, do people ever do that?" And he's like, "No, I'm like, yeah, most people probably don't get the name of their bosses wrong." It was funny. I think we laughed it off, and I will slow
What
it down
Assassin's
tomorrow.
Creed was it?
Rogue?
Oh.
I don't know.
No, I got like really into Assassin's Creed lore like the past month, and I'm like, I gotta
Aliens.
read because it's like National Treasure meets like the Da Vinci Code,
Well, it's also like-
and I love that it's two trashy things. I'm just like,
Escalated
yes.
so wildly up to 3, and then 3 was like Minerva, crazy shit, and everyone was like, no, and then they were like, oh, reset, it's nothing anymore. Anyways,
Every time I visit a national monument or like a thing, I'm like,
oh.
there's treasure here, and I just don't know where it's
I
at.
want to thank Coral. I definitely thanked Coral on that long list of people.
Yeah.
Would
you
you be
wouldn't have won without me.
Would you
I
be
wouldn't have won
mad
without you.
if Adam won like an Academy Award
What?
and he didn't thank you?
Yes, I've gotten this job before.
This is true.
You had all the connections when we got out here, but you never got me a job.
I tried. I got you set up with that interview that you did.
Oh no.
There was, never mind.
You
All
know
right.
all my failures. It's not good to bring you here.
You did
Skull.
very well at the interview. That wasn't much of a failure. Skull.
What do we want to do? Skull?
We should do one more game of Skull.
Okay.
One more game of Skull.
Yeah,
Here we go.
And then we'll do.
You don't want to go out with me as the winner, or you want to give me the chance to get a small hat trick. Is that what they call 2 wins? A small hat trick.
I think that's just called 2
Well,
wins.
that's just-
All right.
You win. You should go first.
That I love it. Should I put a skull or a flower down? What do you think?
Flower.
All right, cool. Good call. One flower down from me.
I'm gonna put a flower down as well.
This is the meanest way to play it because just added level of disorientation.
I'm gonna put a skull down.
I'm gonna raise two
You're gonna
two jacks.
raising what?
I put 2 jacks down.
Oh,
Another flower.
stop telling me it's.
Then you say he hesitated on those words, but maybe it was a calculated
Yeah.
hesitation.
I'm gonna bet 3. I can flip 3 before hitting the skull.
I'm gonna pass.
I'll do 4.
I'm gonna pass.
I got a flower and another
I feel
flower.
like it's very conveniently placed in like.
All right, how you gonna do it? What's up?
What's up? No, nothing. Apparently, a brace is 2 wins.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, me neither. I thought.
I'm gonna do one of these.
Alright, don't look to me.
Damn it! I knew one of them was a skull for you, but I thought the top one wouldn't be.
Coral
What
got a
is it,
skull.
Coral? What does your skull look like? Because the art's all very different.
I don't know what my skull looks like. I've never seen it.
Oh,
This
wow.
is what mine's like a Viking.
Yours is very good.
Mine's
Has
a
a nice
samurai.
beard.
Mine's
Oh, yours
pretty
is good.
standard. I mean,
Yours
it's
is
like
boring.
yeah. Well, it's like got the.
It's like that's Mexican.
Yeah,
yeah.
But like mine has horns
Yeah,
and a
weird.
And mine has a
crazy beard.
samurai
Yours is very
helmet.
good. All the flowers are different too.
Although I feel like they really phoned my. Okay, whoever made this is a weeb because this is the exact eyes from Naruto. It's the Sharingan that Sasuke has. Y'all know what I mean.
My flower looks really mean.
Calaveras. Las
Calaveras. Yeah, that was the name of one of our cyberpunk games.
Oh.
Las Calaveras.
Oh yeah.
Good name.
Oh,
R.I.P.
like 3 episodes of them.
Dude, I had such an arc planned. It was so good.
Oh wait, I have to lose one.
Yeah, you gotta lose a card.
Nick, when are we gonna play Blades in the Dark?
Oh, dude, I'm ready to play Blades in the Dark.
All right, cool. I have to.
Is the game Blades, or is the game Blades in the Dark?
Sorry, let me. Nick, when are you gonna play Blades in the Dark? In the Dark. I'm gonna take this one to make it very different. Oh, sorry. Here you can look at. I was gonna put it away from you, but you might want to look at that. I have the book and I've read most of it, and I have ideas, but I just need to like spend a weekend.
Dude.
All right.
I want to do a D&D
Oh, it is
thing.
me. Card 1.
Good move. Good move.
What, my card's facing the wrong way again?
Card number 1.
Hold on, I gotta make sure all mine are facing the right.
There's only 2 possible directions.
Yeah, well,
What
they
are you
look
doing?
similar sometimes. I'm gonna put 1 down.
Second one.
Second one.
Another 1.
I bet I can do 2.
I bet I can do 3.
I bet I can do 4.
You guys are crazy. I'm gonna 5 then.
I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass.
This is,
1, 2, 3. You're
Okay.
4.
Alright, here we go.
one more. Here. Let's just
Good
save
luck.
you the- I wouldn't do that. Damn.
Ah, Jesus.
On the round.
Is your last
Coral
one?
1.
Is the last one a skull?
I will never tell. You will never know.
Well played.
Thank you.
Now, this is an interesting game where you can both be winning and losing at the same time. You have 1 win, but you also have the fewest amount of cards. It's interesting.
Thanks. Way to bring me down tonight.
Oh, it's just like I feel the throne is threatened.
Well, it's all about disrupting momentum.
First one.
Number 2.
I'm gonna put 1 down.
Oh, sorry, I said 2. I meant 1. Numbers are hard.
I bet I can flip 1.
This is
This
the
is a
ultimate
power
power
move.
play because we could both pass assuming she's bluffing, and if she has a skull, then we're screwed. Or I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna let her do that, and I bet 2, and then she has a skull, and I'm screwed.
I'm of the mindset that Coral lost her skull.
I'll go for 2. and let you make.
I'm
the
gonna go
hard-
3.
All right.
Oh, I forgot. I got a skull. I
Who
forgot.
could have seen that coming? How
Dude,
could Nick have known?
It's the ultimate twist.
Uh,
That's 2 beer Nick for you. All right, go ahead and choose.
oh,
All right.
God.
Dude, what if that's the ultimate game move right
I
there?
can't believe you did
Distract
that.
people.
I'm playing 5D chess.
You go first, bud.
All right, I'm gonna put 1 down.
I think this might be a good game.
It's a fun game. It's simple,
Yeah.
and that's what's important. I like games that are like simple
You can
because
play-
anyone can join it.
Pro tip: you can play this with coasters at a bar. You
That's
just
how the game was
scribble.
created.
Yeah.
Oh,
biker
really?
bars. Yeah. You know me with my
Oh, it's
biker
my
lore.
turn.
It is
Thanks,
your turn.
Spy Scout. I'm
1 down for me.
gonna put 1 down as well.
That's why they made the art so pretty. It's because they had to convince you to buy a game that's just coasters.
Right.
And the art's very nice. I'll go 2 down for me.
I bet I can flip 2.
Is that a question or a statement?
That was a statement. That was a declarative statement.
I'm gonna bet 3.
I am going to pass.
I'm gonna bet 4.
I'm gonna pass.
Nick, dig his own grave, Limon.
1, 2, 3,
Come on, Coral.
4.
Okay.
Look at that. I'm moments away from winning.
You got all your cards still?
I do,
Hmm,
but I
you
don't
haven't
gotta
won
win.
yet.
Don't gotta win. Curious position.
So I go first, right?
You
Yep.
go first.
I am going to place 1.
1.
I feel like I got quieter.
The AC turned off.
1.
Was that it?
Mm-hmm.
Nick.
I'm gonna bet I can flip 1.
I'll bet 2.
I'm gonna bet 3. 1. It's a flower. 2. It's a flower. Let's see if Nick can continue his trend of being the person who gives me all of my skulls. 3. It's a flower. Boom.
Oh.
Moments,
You're in the lead now because you have all your cards and we've all won 1 round.
I know.
moments away. Everyone's moments away from
Yeah,
a win.
this is the last round. Well,
Well,
no, it's
maybe.
not because
'Cause
we
people-
can just lose and
yeah.
nothing else happens. Okay.
So here we go. Who you go?
Me?
Yes.
No. I wasn't ready for this honor. 1 down.
1.
1.
2.
2.
2.
3.
I bet I can flip 2.
I bet I can flip 3.
I know I can flip 4.
I bet I can flip 5.
6.
Pass? Go for 7.
I'm gonna bet I can flip 7.
Wow.
All of them.
So this is Nick playing for how many skulls can I hit? You got the rules confused.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it! Oh man, I got the
I was
skull.
so, when I saw the order you were doing, it was like, oh, I get the dramatic reveal of the very last card being the
Damn
skull.
it! All right,
If
hold
you
on.
think, if you had, if
I was
Coral
so
had done,
close
if
to
Coral had done
victory.
6 though, she could have won.
Mm-hmm. So close to victory. All right, get rid of 1.
All right, Nick, you're up first.
Well, I'm gonna put 1.
1.
1.
I bet I can flip 1.
This is your only strategy.
I'm gonna pass.
I'm gonna bet I can flip 2.
I'm gonna bet I can flip all 3.
Worked out well for you last time.
1, 2.
Please, Coral.
I am the winner of this game called Skulls.
Nick Skull Island.
You didn't have any skulls, did you, Coral?
No.
I
No, that's my skull in the very beginning.
didn't either.
Oh, I did. And I realized that actually right when I played my flower at the end, I was like, oh, I should have played a skull. Because I have cards to lose. I should have just been playing a skull.
Changed my mind.
Yeah. That's
Boom.
unfortunate.
There it is.
This game's really difficult for me because the first time I learned how to play, I was in an altered state, and it made it very difficult to understand the rules. And anytime I think about this game since then, I'm like, oh, it's that game that's really hard. And it's not at all.
There we go.
Yeah, it goes up to 6 people. I've never played it with that many.
That's too many.
That's stressful.
Yeah.
This game is stressful enough.
I think I've only played with 3.
Yeah. All right.
What is our next game?
Next, we're going to play Metagame, which is the base game's kind of similar to like an Apples to Apples or a Cards Against Humanity, where there's category cards and response cards, and you kind of make jokes and it's a whole thing. But we're going to play a different version that you play with the same cards that is called History 101. And like the quick description is, get your dates straight, a metagame for 2 or more players about putting culture in the right chronology. So we're going to take turns drawing one of the culture cards that are all have a date, and we have to put them in the correct order. So the first few are going to be easy because there's only a few cards on the table, and you have to figure out time history-wise where that card would fit. But as we keep going, the timeline gets longer, it gets more detailed, and it's harder to know like where a new card might fit in. And I think everyone has you have 3 strikes. So if you misplace your card 3 times, then you're out, and the last person who sticks around wins.
And I believe if you misplace it, you put it in front of you instead of in the thing.
Yes, that's how you kind of keep track of what cards you've got wrong.
Oh, okay.
And it also doesn't end up in the timeline.
So
Oh, there's too many cards for me to shuffle. I'm very bad at
it'll
shuffling.
start with just one card face up on the table, and then we'll take turns like drawing a card, and we have to guess if it goes before or after, and we just keep going from there, trying to put everything in the right timeline order.
I love timelines.
Yes. And we'll draw for each other because the date is on the card, so someone else has to draw for you so they can read the card to you without telling you the date, and then they will guess where it should go on the table.
And they can read, there's like a small description of what the item, object, thing, person, place, thing is, and that can be read to you, just not the date. Obviously, it says blah, 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 and then a date. So if the person doesn't know what it is at all.
Yeah, if there's a range of dates, we're going with the first one, the start.
Mm-hmm. And some things have, broader dates. There's a lot of weird things on here.
Yep.
All right, let's do this.
I'm gonna get another beer.
Okay.
Does
take
anyone
your time.
need anything?
I'm okay.
Okay.
I have a new.
Actually, can I have another beer?
Which one would you like?
Could I have a hell or high watermelon?
Which one? You give 2 options.
There is?
You said hell or high water.
I want high watermelon.
Is this the one that got a Back to the Future version?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
What does hell taste like?
Spicy.
Oh.
And watermelon. The water. Oh, or maybe they're talking about chrononauts. I think they might be talking about
I made some
chrononauts.
noodles yesterday. I made some Chinese noodles yesterday. They're very good. Whenever I go to like an Asian grocery store, I always make it a point to buy something that I wouldn't normally get, and then I'm like, I'm gonna figure out how to incorporate this.
It's a good idea.
Wow. Surround sound beer.
A double brewski.
Wheat beer. I think those are probably sufficiently shuffled.
There was a new expansion pack, so I was just trying to get
This
it.
is good.
But I also, the new expansion pack is very specific, and I shouldn't have shuffled it, but too late.
Undead Rob said it tastes hurty, Nick. The hell version.
I shouldn't have put. There's a board game pack in here, so that's gonna. Hope you know when board games came out.
I mean, should we just play with the other cards?
No, it's fine.
Okay.
When was Scrabble invented?
Yeah, this is gonna get way too detailed.
There's only a few. All right, we can tap out. Nick.
First, we put one.
Oh right. All right.
You can read it out.
Oh shoot!
Well, you can't.
That's a good starting point.
Wikipedia, where most of these metagames factoids come from. Larry Sanger and James Wales Communal Authorized Internet Resource. 2001 is our starting date in the middle of the table. And Nick, you're the winner, so I will read to you for the first thing. The metagame. This game we are playing.
After 2001.
That's correct.
Yeah!
Man, you got lucky. Where it actively referenced the chronology of these two cards. And one card we've already read.
Sometimes you're just lucky.
Oh, we're doing this. Okay.
Because we'll go.
Sure. So I'm going to read a card for you, Adam. That's you. Twitter. # microblogging. @Jack.
I think it was between 2001 and 2015.
Yes, it's 2006. So kind of.
We're
right
building
there.
a dense population
Yeah.
of the 2000s.
Is Jack a villain now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. What a world.
Wait, what about me?
Oh, wait. Oh, Nick reads
I read.
to you.
Yeah.
Medical marijuana.
Can I have the description without
Yes.
the date?
Side effects may include dry mouth, loss of short-term memory, and dry mouth. First legalized in the U.S.
First, so am I supposed to pick the date that medical marijuana was first thought up as an idea, or the date that it was legalized for the first time in the United States?
First,
There's probably only 1 year, right?
there's 1 year.
And it's the year it was legalized.
Correct.
Okay, so that's the date. I'm still gonna say before Wikipedia, before 2001.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I shouldn't have said that.
Well, I was already shaking my head with a yes before you said anything.
Okay.
I didn't know it was 96 that it was first legalized in the U.S.
I recently learned the general range of dates.
Yeah.
For a
Did you
reason.
just order me? We would
Yeah,
Nick
you
me
did.
you.
But it's fine.
Okay, so then it's
Now you read.
all right.
Read to me, Zad.
Das Kapital in his 8. All right, next card, because I started reading. The date on that, I expected it to be at the end of the thing,
You
like
gotta
most of them.
find the date and then
I
read.
know. Yep. All right, well, it was a Karl Marx book, so you probably would've
I
known
hope
that.
I would have got that right.
Beethoven's Fifth Symphony. Do you want the description?
Before
You want-
medical
you need this?
marijuana.
You sure you don't want the description?
I'm sure.
Oh, okay. But it says da 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 dum. That's all it says. Yes, it is before medical marijuana. Somehow you got that one right.
It goes to me now.
It's hard.
You made this.
After 2001.
Whoever reads the question, their turn is next.
Wow.
Just remember. Avatar. The movie.
The movie. Okay, that is.
Which
You want a description
film?
of it?
I
Would
would
you
love
like
a
to hear
description.
an allegorical tale of heroic natives battling
Oh,
greedy capitalists? Now in 3D. James
Wasn't it
Cameron's
always in 3D?
sci-fi blockbuster.
That's between Twitter and the metagame. I believe it's 2009. I know
You're
this
correct.
date is not important.
Dude, what if
but
you just found out Adam's a huge Avatar
huge
fan?
Avatar fan?
I recently rewatched that movie.
Why?
I managed to procure the extended version, and I'm a masochist.
The extended version? How much longer could it possibly
Did you know that
be?
movie is like cyberpunk? In the beginning, it is set in
Well,
a cyberpunk
yeah.
dystopia, and I was
Oh.
like, "Oh my god, this is weird." And then I was like, "Oh yeah, they tried to make Sam Worthington a thing."
Yeah.
But apparently, he's coming back. He debuted again on a Netflix movie recently.
Oh yeah, the Titan.
The Titan, yeah.
Looked
So
bad.
he's trying to get back in there.
There's
for
like this wave
for
of
the
Sam
sequels.
Worthington, Jai Courtney era white dudes.
Barbie doll. She was blonde, she was free, and she was fun.
It's for me, by the way.
From Catherine
I was gonna answer.
I can tell.
Malandrino on the controversial doll invented by Ruth Handler.
I'm gonna guess that it is between Beethoven's Fifth Symphony and medical marijuana.
Tight window, but I think we can squeeze you in.
You're correct.
I also like how this game gets like very much so harder.
Yeah.
Like
Big time.
Yeah.
What's the difference between the colors? Sorry.
No, it's
Oh,
fine.
do I read to Nick?
Yes. Oh my god.
Okay.
Whoever read the last one, it's their turn. We're just passing the cards this way.
Does the green mean anything compared to the red?
The green means that it's from
A new
a
expansion.
sci-fi expansion
Yeah.
pack.
Got it.
I am skipping the board game ones. If you get one with orange text, just skip it
Okay.
because it's not.
I know board games.
All right. Well, next one that I won't skip.
No.
The Godfather. It's a film you can't refuse. Francis Ford Coppola's blank epic affirmed gangsters' love affair with gangsters.
I'm gonna say it's
Wait, America's love affair with gangsters.
I'm gonna say it's between 1959 and 1996.
Yes.
So in between Barbie and medical marijuana. I feel like The Godfather is one of those movies that is like due for a Twitter run through where people are like, is this actually good?
I feel like people have been
any of
rumbling
them.
about how it's not that great for
But
a long
I feel like
time.
film Twitter is the worst version of Twitter because I feel like they don't really understand
Film Twitter.
There's also, like-
version of Twitter.
Well, no. As far as the things that I'm like
Relatively
1972
innocuous things.
was
invested
Godfather.
in,
Yeah.
Like I feel like there's just a general misunderstanding of like film criticism and how storytelling works on
Yeah.
film Twitter. Because
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't know what you're talking about. And it's not one of those things where I'm like, oh, I know more than you. I'm like, you're not talking about the right things.
Yeah, I don't
Whenever you
engage
criticize
with a lot
something.
of film Twitter. Coca-Cola.
Ooh.
Bubbly, caffeinated,
Sure.
caramel-colored sugar water. Just like nature intended.
So this is where we're going to start to learn that Adam knows nothing about time before 1970. I'm
the
going
way-
to guess Coca-Cola was before Barbie doll and after Beethoven. Before
Yes.
1959?
It's 1886.
Oh, wow. I wouldn't have guessed that early, but, you know.
By the way, Godfather is 1972.
Nobody said that.
Sorry, I just saw
I
that.
know. It's fine. I said it over everyone talking.
All right.
Wait. Oh, shoot.
Oh my god.
I can't.
This is interesting. Unicorns.
Can I have the description?
The narwhal of the forest first mentioned blank.
I'm gonna say before Beethoven's symphony, before I think it's 1806.
We were in for a unpleasant surprise because the first you're right.
Okay.
Can you imagine 1953?
Wait, but Nick, can you reveal what year it was?
It's 390 BCE.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know they were that old.
Yeah.
That was the first
They
mention.
look
Good
good
for
for their
them.
age.
I did super off topic, but I was listening to a podcast today and they were talking about a Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
Uh-huh.
and they had made mention of there was this woman on this. I visited this island called Lesbos, and there was this woman, and then her female lover was in trouble, and you had to save her. And I was like, is there an obvious joke there? And then I'm like, wait a second, Greek. There you go.
Yeah.
That is the origin of the word lesbian.
Yep.
I was like, that's the thing, right? I'm like, am I overthinking this? But no, I'm right.
No, you were.
So fun fact. That's the story.
Assassin's Creed Odyssey invented
Assassin's
the
Creed
word
Odyssey
lesbian.
invented lesbian.
A Jackson Pollock painting.
Any of them? You said a Jackson Pollock painting.
Wait, is it? I'm not supposed to be reading.
It's harder than.
No, the person who answered.
The person who read, it is their turn. So it's your turn. It's just, you're supposed to be reading this. So
Got
it's
it.
still fine. Nothing
So it's
got
still
referenced.
fine. A Jackson Pollock painting.
I'm gonna say it's
Wait.
between
Oh.
the Barbie doll and the Godfather.
And
So 1959 to 1972.
Nick, I have the distinct pleasure
Oh,
of
man.
telling you get our first incorrect answer. 1956.
Oh.
The painting has a life of its own. I try to let it come through. Jackson Pollock on his drip painting process.
That sounds weird. The way you read that.
No, the way I read it's the way normal people speak.
Now I read.
Now you read to me.
Pong.
Can I get it used in a sentence?
High-res graphics. Alan Alcorn's pioneering video game.
Wait, who?
Alan
Alan Alda.
Alcorn?
Interesting.
Is that a name you know?
No, I've never
Oh.
actually heard that name.
Shit. I'm gonna say between 1959. Wait, this doesn't seem right. Oh, when were video games made? Between 1972 and 1996.
Can I see the rules?
If it matches, if it's the same
Yeah.
year.
What if it's the same year as something?
I don't know.
Oh shoot.
I feel like I gotta be good.
Back. The has the same date. It can go on either side. So good job.
What was it, 1972?
Yeah.
Ooh,
So,
I almost said before Godfather, and then I thought about the fact that my father played this game.
so you can probably just stack it like.
Or I'll put it. Oh, I was just
It'll be confusing if we were thinking about it being between 72 and 72.
sure.
Video
Alright.
games died in the late 70s, early 80s.
They died?
Yeah.
What?
They've never
They
come
stopped-
back.
Atari and Atari competitors made so many bad games, it soured the general public's opinion of what video games were,
Oh.
and it just tanked. Nobody made video games until Nintendo did the Famicom, and then the NES.
You should watch *Halt and Catch Fire*.
You should watch *Halt and Catch Fire*. We should finish *Halt and Catch Fire*.
You always say that, and I need to. It's on
It's
AMC,
really good.
right?
Yeah, it's on Netflix now.
Oh, okay,
It's
cool.
over. There's 4 seasons, 40 episodes. You read to me.
Yeah,
Do I
it's
read
my
to
turn.
So I read to you.
Nick reads to me.
Nick reads to you. This is the real game.
Disneyland, Adventureland, Frontierland, Fantasyland, Tomorrowland. One mouse to rule them all. Walt Disney.
I'm gonna say between Coca-Cola and Barbie, so between 1886 and 1959.
Disneyland was invented in 1955.
Woo!
You are correct.
I feel like
I thought
we're
it was earlier than
doing
that.
way too well. Like we've made. I feel like we're exponentially gonna get worse at this game. We're just gonna hit a wall
Yeah.
where we all.
How do you win?
It's
You
the
have
last
lots.
person standing because we all have 3 strikes.
Oh, okay.
So you have
Got
one
it, got
strike, and then Coral and I are perfect and don't have any. So now, Coral. Wait, I
No,
read to Coral.
Adam reads to Nick. Oh my
Wait,
god.
I read to Nick. Okay.
Yes, I just had a turn.
Hey, I had 3 beers. I don't know what your excuse is, Adam.
How many beers do you think I've had?
2?
That's fine. Elvis impersonators. Like Elvis, but not quite.
You have to
Feel
check
like-
another rule.
Okay.
I just realized I don't know that I know when Elvis was a thing. I'm gonna say between the Barbie doll and Pong, so between 1959 and 1972.
Nick, I yet again
Oh,
have
man.
the distinct pleasure of giving you your second strike.
When was he invented?
Originated in the 1950s. So for the purposes of this game, that means 1950 because we used the earliest year. So there you go. Nick, 2 strikes, Limon.
Damn.
Gotta really hit him where it hurts. I thought you would be the best at this game. I'm very bad at numbers. and
It's
time.
really numbers.
Numbers, it's math. I do a lot of math.
What do you think happens now?
All right, so I read to Nick.
I don't know anything about Elvis
So the
impersonators and
person who
Jackson
reads, so you
Pollock.
read to me, Nick
It's-
reads to me.
I
my
read.
No!
I want you.
Oh my god!
What's wrong?
Everything is just moving to the right.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam.
But to the right of Nick is me.
Yeah, it was just Nick's turn. Now it's your turn. You
Oh, I
just
get it
read.
now.
Now
I get it
I'm
now.
reading.
No, I get it. I get it. I get it.
Moby Dick.
You don't have to be so mean about it. I think I get it. That was a book.
A novel narrated by a seaman obsessed with a sperm whale named Dick.
Whoever made that card knew exactly what they were doing.
No, I think it was complete coincidence.
The drawing of the whale is very cute.
Is the whale quick?
Is it?
Can you show me without showing me the date? I got it'll inspire me.
I think
Oh,
it's
a
cute.
good whale.
It's
It
like
is
the
a-
emoji
It is
whale.
a cute whale.
I am just
There's an
buying
emoji
time.
whale?
So all right.
There's
but-
2.
Oh, between 1808 and 1886.
Yes.
Woo!
1859 means you won.
I win. Here's the cute whale. There you go. Cute whale. Alright, so it moves to the right, so that means Nick gets the card, and it's Coral's turn. So Nick reads the Coral.
Man. The Brady Bunch. Bobby, Peter, Greg, Cindy, Jan, and Marcia. Marcia. My aunt's name's Marcia.
Actually, I don't know.
Really? I thought you would be like, oh, boom, here.
No.
The
Coral.
Brady Bunch is a bad show that I watched a lot of
I was
as a
going to say
kid.
Coral, known Brady Bunch fan. She likes the movies more, so I don't think
I'm
she-
gonna
Didn't they go to
say.
Hawaii?
Who doesn't?
I'm gonna say after Pong and before medical marijuana, so after 72 and before 96.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Is
It's
it before?
1969.
Oh, I didn't think it was that old.
Nice.
I think, yeah, I'll take that card because
Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
she gets the card.
Sorry.
You're good.
There we go. So this goes to the right.
Yeah, so I get them, and then I'm going to read to Nick.
There's only 3 of us.
It feels like more. Alright, Nick, this should be easy for you. Apocalypse Now. The Horror! Marlon Brando as Walter E. Kurtz and Francis... Is this your second Coppola question?
It's between Pong and medical marijuana. So between 1972 and 1996.
Yep, that's correct. 1979.
Fun fact, I've never seen Apocalypse Now.
Me neither.
I don't think I've
It's
ever
one,
seen
I
it.
have it like on my computer, but I'm just like, I always do the thing where I'm like,
That
which version do I
surprises me more
watch?
about
The
you.
normal or the redo?
You put it in the wrong spot.
I sure did.
I don't-
You watched the normal one because...
Yeah, I heard that that's the one to watch.
Yeah. Alright.
And the only reason I ever download a movie is because it is
You're a fucking criminal. You
No.
went and download a bear.
because it's stupidly expensive on Amazon, which means that whoever made the movie is not getting the money from this purchase. But that has since changed, so I don't know.
So not a criterion of it?
No, just a DVD. I only buy Blu-rays from Criterion.
Adam,
Coral?
can you approximate the date of the Labradoodle?
Can I get it in a sentence?
Genetic engineering, thy name is Labradoodle.
Good description.
Good. Jesus.
By Wally Conran, if that helps you out.
There was a man behind the Labradoodle?
Yeah.
Is Wally unisex? Hey, my
I would say
homegirl
no.
Wally.
I would say no.
Someone said they would download a bear. I don't know how I feel about that.
I mean, if you could.
Would you download a baby?
You
No,
like-
I don't want a baby.
Oh, that's fair.
You just want a big bear. Oh shit! Brown
Yeah.
bear in my room.
Yeah.
Do you remember those commercials?
I see.
You wouldn't steal a
You would
Yeah.
download a car.
You wouldn't download a car, yeah. They're very good. They're very 90s. I watched
Yeah.
it recently.
You're
all right,
stalling.
Labradoodle. Yes, I am.
Labradoodle.
Also, I...
Labradoodle.
Can you tell me-
Labra?
Okay, so if
Doodle.
I know the year, I think I'd have a better time placing it. If you could just tell me the
that
year.
would, if you knew that.
I'm going to say between 1886 and 1955.
No.
Okay, what year was it?
1988.
1988? Oh, that's an ugly dog.
It's a Labradoodle.
Labradoodles are ugly dogs. All right. Coral and I have 1 strike each.
I have
Nick
2.
has 2, which means Nick is 1 strike away from elimination. Dun, 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 dun.
I feel like Coral always gets the ones, and I'm like, I feel like Coral would just know this. Debbie Does Dallas.
I
And
love
it
that
is-
that's in the film. The blue ones are film.
What a random movie.
I honestly, this is in a weird era where I'm not certain.
She wasn't as into movies.
But you've probably watched VH1's I Love the Blanks.
Yeah. I mean, I'm like,
And I know this was one, I was like, oh, I've never heard of this thing.
You ever heard of Debbie Does Dallas?
Yeah, well, when I was 12, no.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm
When
gonna
were
say,
you 12? Put it on the timeline.
I'm gonna say after Apocalypse Now, which is 79, but before medical marijuana in 96.
That's a pretty good guess.
sorry about that. It's
Really?
1978.
Oh,
You were
that's
so
so
close.
close.
Wow. 1 year off. All right. So Nick. Barbarella. Jane Fonda saves the galaxy armed with only a laser gun and a smile. Roger Vadim? Blank racy cult film. Racy in the
It's very fast.
and
It's
sexy.
just fast.
It is between 1972 and 1979.
And they were singing, "Bye bye, Nick, you're out of the game." It was 1968. Barbarella was made. It's probably made in '67, but came out in '68.
Right.
Anyways, well, you understand the point. All right, so it's down to just Coral and I. Coral with 2 strikes, me with 1. And
Should Nick become our
Nick can
resident
just be the
reader?
Yeah, I'll be your reader.
Yeah, it's a good call.
I will be your reader for the evening.
Starting with
It's my turn.
Oh. Fight Club.
Oh, my hair! It's game time.
Fight Club. You're not your fucking khakis. Tyler Durden rants in David Fincher's blank, darkly satirical film.
This is actually tough.
What?
I know
don't know
what
what
this
year
is.
it came out.
This is. I definitely.
I know I watched it in high school, but I don't know. I'm gonna guess between 01 and 06. Give
Wow.
me the news.
1999.
Oh.
Come on, that shirt Brad Pitt wears.
What shirt
That's some
Brad Pitt
90s
wears?
Yeah.
fashion.
Oh, that's fair.
The like aggressive polyester
The red
font.
one,
Let me down.
the
I
red
was
leather
just-
jacket with the.
Oh yeah,
That's
and then
my
the
favorite Brad Pitt.
fluffy coat.
Oh
Favorite
yeah.
Brad Pitt? My favorite Brad Pitt is True Romance, Stone on the Couch Brad Pitt, or 12 Monkeys Brad Pitt.
All my
What
Brad-
about Interview with the Vampire Brad
No,
Pitt?
I haven't watched
I don't like
Interview
Brad
with
Pitt
the
with
Vampire.
long hair.
Oh yeah, true that.
I like-
World War Z.
Every
Yeah,
Brad Pitt is best in Fight Club. Every version of
The
Brad Pitt
best
is-
Brad Pitt in Fight Club is shaved head, fuzzy jacket near the end.
That's
Brad
pretty
Pitt.
good. That's a pretty good Brad Pitt. That's like a collectible game.
Brad Pitt.
I want a bunch of Brad Pitt.
Brad Pitt fighter.
All right, we're down to 2 strikes each.
The Olympic Games. Every 4 years, the world settles its differences with curling, dressage, and synchronized swimming. First modern games.
Oh, first modern games. I can look
Modern.
at the date.
First modern game. I don't know what counts as modern. I don't know when they stopped
And started
and
again.
then started again. I know they were old,
they probably
and they're
didn't-
also now.
Well, they didn't have curling back then, so think about when curling started.
What was
I
it
don't
called?
know.
Interviewed with the Vampire?
I think that's one of those, those names that everyone
Damn.
fucks up.
Yeah, he is interviewing just the one vampire.
But
Christian
it's about
Slater. But
But
the
it-
interview itself.
I forget Christian Slater's the interviewer.
Who do you think?
Yeah.
What newspaper was he interviewing for? Newsweek.
I think he says
Oh,
in the interview. I
I
have
stole that joke.
Olympic Games.
no idea. I'm gonna say after Beethoven's Symphony and before Moby Dick. That actually sounds wrong, but that's my guess.
1896.
I was closer than I thought. I lost.
All right, I won.
I thought it would have been in like Greek.
Well, it said modern.
Yeah, that's what would have.
I wonder how long of a break they took.
Oh wow, Flagusco just knew that off the top of his head.
Wow.
Jeez.
Well done.
Was it like a thing when they talk about the Olympics every year? Are they like the blah blah blah?
Probably. They're like, oh, we got to fill,
Yeah. Back.
8 minutes of airtime before we go. So how do we pad this
Yeah,
out?
that sounds like there was a 200th anniversary of the Olympics
Yeah.
in my lifetime. Okay. Good job.
Well done.
2096.
What?
Fuck.
I just
100.
Coral admitted to being alive in 2096. I was a little confused about. All right, cool. Sorry, that wasn't the point. Not at all.
I like this version of Metagame.
Yeah,
This is
it's
fun.
my favorite.
Yeah.
This one's really fun.
Metagame's good. I
Metagame
think
is
it's
good.
a good hybrid of the kind of ridiculousness of humanity, and then just like it's more
Balance
generally
this kind of
playable, like apples to apples.
With no worlds left to conquer.
What is
Turn
that?
to this. It is for other game modes.
Oh.
Just
So that's like the category card if
category
you're doing
things.
like the traditional
Oh,
apples
okay.
to apples Cards Against Humanity mode. We did it.
We
did
done
it.
did it. That was board mode episode 3.
I think so. Yeah.
Board mode episode 3.
I was
Another one in the
bored once.
books. Thank y'all for joining us.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Adam?
Thank you for having me.
Of course.
So much fun.
It's always good to have new faces on, and
Mm-hmm.
we will definitely do this again because you like playing board games.
I do. Never mind.
But that is it for us this week. Tomorrow we have a Corals Corner.
Yes, there will be a Corals Corner tomorrow, probably tomorrow night. Yeah, and I think, is that it for the week?
I think
or is
so.
there anything else? Okay.
There
think we-
might be something going up Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Just depends on how long it takes to edit.
Yeah.
I was supposed to edit it yesterday, but I was at work for a very long time.
Yeah. And then we'll be back doing our regular live schedule next week on Monday.
So we will see you all there. Thank y'all for joining us. Have a
Thank
wonderful evening. Now I gotta go walk to my computer.
Goodbye.
And they're gonna sit in
Oh, we're
silence
gonna
for
sit in
like
silence.
maybe like 8 seconds.
1,
We're normal people.
2, 3, 4,
4,
5, 6, 7,